Hey everyone, quick video today, just a little public service announcement about the new royal decree in Spain that may affect your travels to Spain. So this royal decree 933/2021 came out a few years ago. It's coming into effect though Monday, December 2nd, 2024. So basically, I'll give you a rundown of how it's going to impact you. So the regulation known as Royal Decree 933/2021 requires travel agencies, hotels, car rental firms, Airbnbs, VRBO, you name it, anything that you're going to use, stay, or rent here pretty much in Spain. They're going to collect data on you. And this includes phone numbers, contact information, emails, family relationship of the guests you're with, and payment issues. Now, I did see some comments online and even articles out of the UK saying they're taking your bank account numbers. Not entirely true, but they are going to capture the payment method that you use to book your car, your Airbnb, and that will be held electronically for 3 years. So you're not going to have to provide account number details from your home country, but whatever you paid with, they're going to capture that and hold that. So why are they doing this new royal decree and tracking everybody's information? Well, this is what the Spanish government says. They said it's necessary to protect its citizens from organized crime and terrorism. At present, hotels just ask for guests for their ID and or passport details, but under new Spanish government decree, businesses will need to ask for as much as 42 pieces of information, data from their tourists. Travelers will need to confirm personal details, including their passport number and home address. Interestingly enough, though, that they're kind of doubling down and collecting more information, because I think Spain is one of the only countries when you check into a hotel and they take your passport, I believe that already goes to the local police or the national police in the country. So they're really doubling down. And Spain also, as you all know, is one of the safest countries on the planet. So interesting move. So basically, if you're a tourist, you are going to have to comply with this because the hotels and Airbnbs and car rentals have to comply with this. And the maximum fine for the hotel or the car rental firm, up to 30,000 euros for non-compliance. It does not say that there's no non-compliance fine at the time for tourists, but basically I'm assuming if you don't want to comply, you're not going to be staying at the hotel. All right, so this is going to affect short-term rentals quite a bit. See, the hotel, they have the administrative staff to kind of deal with this and the software. If you are holiday letting, VRBO, Airbnb, whatever you are doing, you are now going to be required as the owner to take all this information from your guests and submit it to the government portal, which of course they will hold that for 3 years. But for the rest of us, it's just a little bit more data collection. So if it doesn't bother you, continue on with your trips to Spain, I guess. If it does, then you're probably going to want to look elsewhere. Now, this does not have anything to do with that older rule where you have to prove how much money. That's already in effect. And of course, they do not do it to everybody, but it is on the books. I'll briefly cover that. So this new royal decree has nothing to do with the rules that came in 1 January 2022 about proving your monetary, how much money you have on you. So I'll just read it and I'll leave it there, but it has nothing to do with this royal decree. That is for the hotels and all the tourism industry. So I'll just read this other one just in case you've never heard of it, but it's been in effect for a couple years now. Okay, so here's what the old law about proving how much money you have came in 1 January 2022. The current minimums, if asked, this is not mandatory on everybody, but if a Spanish border guard or anybody of the Spanish authorities asked you to prove your money, you actually have to. It's a law. And the minimum amount currently per day that you must have is 113 euros and 40 cents. So if you have that, you're going to be good. If you don't have that, I don't know. I've never heard of anybody being denied entry to Spain, but it is on the books. So, what do you think of all these new rules? What do you think of this new royal decree? Are you okay with the data collection? And what do you think about the old rule, about the minimum amount? Have you ever been affected? Have you ever been asked? If you have, leave it in the comments. And if you like or dislike this new royal decree, leave it in the comments also. Anyways, short video. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Got a lot more travel coming in the new year, and stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.